Well, hello. In this video clip, we're going to talk a little bit about communicating with students. Over the last 10 plus years at Moody Distance Learning, as we've done some research, we've discovered that one of the areas that students have rated the lowest in their end-of-course surveys is the amount of communication that they get with their instructors. And so we're really committed to trying to help improve that so that our students get the amount of communication that they really desire from the instructors. So for whatever venue you're in, we want to strongly encourage you to be involved with sending out at least once a week announcements. And this may differ a little bit from venue to venue, but in several of our venues we've seen really increased interaction with students by being able to have even twice a week announcements that have gone out. For some of the venues, maybe like in the modular courses or in the online self-paced classes, once a week may be enough that gives your students the communication they're looking for, but in many of our online classes, especially those that are in the 7 or 8 week range, more communication is better. And some of the things that we want to encourage you to do is to do an announcement at the beginning of the week that tells a little bit about what is expected in the coming week. And these are maybe the assignments that are due and the things that they need to be working on. Or for the online self-paced class, that you can say, you know, here we are, we're at week 8 out of 16, so by this point you should be halfway done with the course, or, you know, that kind of a suggestion for them. Also, explaining assignments is another great thing to cover in these weekly announcements, and you can explain a little bit more what you are expecting, maybe a little bit more about some key areas that are really important to you to see the students address as they complete the assignments. You can also give them some extra resources if this is an area where you've done a lot of study and you have some connections to some other videos or some other documents that would be really good for your students to watch or read. Include those as well. I found it to be very helpful for students to be able to see maybe a little brief video clip of the author of their book, so they get a little bit more of their passion as they are reading the text. And they can say, oh, this is what Piper feels like, or Van Hooser feels like, or, you know, whoever. And, you know, they can hear that heart and that passion on these topics. And that's really good as well. Tell them a little bit about your life. What kinds of things are going on? What are you excited about this week at church, or the things that are going on in your small group, or maybe something that God has taught you through your own devotions this week. Many of our instructors include a brief weekly devotional or a brief written prayer that they've prayed for the students, and we get really incredibly positive feedback from students when we get that. Also, some of our professors are doing an end-of-the-week review, just going back and saying, now this week these are the things I've seen in the assignments that you've turned in, or as we've worked on the discussion board this week, I wanted to, you know, maybe do a little bit of correction and some thinking, or those kinds of things, but do that end-of-the-week review as well. And then it's okay to use written text as you send these announcements out, but we're finding that the students really respond well to the videos that several professors are sending out, and I'll have several options or examples of those that will be attached to this particular section in the Udemy course. You know, and there's a variety of things. TechSmith has Jing, Snagit, and Camtasia, you know, kind of the good, better, and best of their line. Or we have professors who use Screencast-O-Matic, use just the software on their phone or their tablet. Some do it even more professionally with iMovie, or others Present.me, and there's a whole list of others. And I'll have some links to some of those available here for you too, if you want to just click on them and go and see what is available for you to use. So these are great things for you as we send these announcements out each week. And if you have questions, as always, please contact the instructional quality team, and we'll be glad to give you more assistance. Thanks.